How's it going, everyone? You'd be probably asking yourself, how do I keep on missing these streams? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Just follow me on Rumble. Yes, I'm finally, and I am always streaming on Rumble, guys. Check me out when I go live on there, and please give me a follow if you can. This is a VOD for you guys for the video I did, so you guys can get a recap of what happened. But if you want to see me live, just go on my Rumble. Link is in the description below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. What's up? As I haven't seen you guys in a while, I haven't been reacting or doing any lives. I've been a little bit under the weather. If you see my last video, you would know. But I'm getting better now, guys. Thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it. I'm getting better now. And perfect timing. Beginning of the week, we got the Game Awards 2023 nominees. We're going in here hard. And this music's pretty hard too.
Yeah.
We're going to discuss any games you think shouldn't be there or be there. Other games as well. You know, there's always going to be other games that people recommend should be in there, but it's not. And maybe we're going to actually vote. There's also another one. I don't know if anyone heard about the Golden Joystick Award. We're going to check that out. I didn't really hear anything about it. I didn't know about it, but we're going to research that too, what it's all about. But this is like the big one. Guys, don't forget to give me a like on here. It really helps. And give that follow and sub if you are here. You know, just lurking in the background, whatever. Just, if you're enjoying yourself here, please give a like, share, sub, follow, all that good stuff on here. We have more content coming. Don't worry, guys. So now, we're here at the Game Awards, our 2023 nominees. Here we go. We got Game of the Year. We're starting off. Actually, maybe we shouldn't start off from the first one, you know? I want to start from, like, the bottom. Work myself up to the Game of the Year. Okay, let's go with the first, or the last one. Best esports event. Get these away first. The one I think I would pick is Evo. That's the only one I know because I'm like into a lot of fighting games. I love myself some fighting games. So I'm probably gonna pick Evo. Keep voting. All right. Lowe's. Content Creator of the Year. Where am I? Where am I, dude? I'm a content creator too. I create content all the time. I'm not even here. Come on. Come on. Most anticipated game. Ooh. I kind of want to know where Final Fantasy VII is going next with the remake. To be honest, I don't know. I kind of want to know this. Tekken 8's good too, but I kind of want to pick this because... And it's coming out really soon too. What do you guys think? I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth should get this. I don't know if the game's going to be good, but from what I saw, the graphics and everything looked pretty cool. The story's going to a completely different area, it seems, but I'm not really completely sure. So I'm going to pick this, guys. I'm going to pick Final Fantasy. Yeah, I am definitely picking that. I enjoyed the remake for one. It wasn't too bad. Obviously, the PlayStation OG was better, but it's fine. Oh, so we got recognized outstanding creative work that... Oh, this is adaptation, movie adaptation or show. Okay. Not Castlevania, Nocturne. Nope. Gran Turismo, haven't seen it yet. I heard it was pretty good. It got like some good praise. The Last of Us show, I watched it and I was definitely not a big fan of it. It had potential, it really did, but the more and more the show went on, it got way more boring. Like the first 2 episodes, 3 was fine, and then after that, I got super bored of the show. It wasn't good at all. I don't know why people were like praising it and stuff, you know. Super Mario Bros. Movie. It was a good movie. I liked it. Story and everything, very mid, but it was safe and it was fun, so I liked it. Twisted Metal surprised me a lot. It was pretty decent, actually. Like how good it was. It surprised me. Twisted Metal. Yeah, it's nothing too big to talk about, but I did enjoy it, especially the end part where, you know, all the cars are fighting and all that. It's literally, they ripped it out of Twisted Metal. It was great. But I think I'm going to give it to Mario, because Mario actually did a really good job. The graphics were good, everything. Yeah, I think Mario should take this. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Mario. You know, besides Nocturne, The art design was good for Nocturne. I just didn't like the whole story for it. And Last of Us, not a big fan. I haven't watched Gran Turismo, but I should. And Mario was good, and Twisted Metal was pretty good. Best multiplayer. Oh, shit. They don't have Mortal Kombat 1 on here? I think they had Mortal Kombat 1 for the Golden Joystick Award. Mortal Kombat's not on here. Best multiplayer. Ooh, Party Animals is pretty good. I don't know what to give. Let me skip on that real quick. I'll go back to it. Best sports game. I'm gonna say Forza Motorsport. I don't play a lot of sports games, but I do like Forza. So, best sim strategy. I might give it to City Skylines. Advanced Wars is pretty cool too. Pikmin 4, Fire Emblem. A lot of Nintendo games here. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Pikmin 4. Why not? I'm gonna give it to Pikmin 4. People are gonna be like, "You're not gonna give Pikmin any love." Best family game. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna give that to Mario. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give best family game to Mario. Yep. I think a lot of people, like families, would love Mario. For sure. Best fighter? Oh, you already know. You already know. Street Fighter 6. No questions. Hadouken! That game was so different than any other Street Fighter that has come out ever. Like the graphic, even the graphic design, it's completely different than any Street Fighter ever played. It was so good and so refreshing. I don't know anything about Rocket Bravery. I don't know anything. I've heard of Nick All-Star Brawl, and I don't know anything about the second one. So, God of Rock, never heard of it. And Mortal Kombat 1, I heard it wasn't that bad, but it still needs a lot of work than what Street Fighter was. Street Fighter felt more complete than Mortal Kombat when it came out. So, you know, it has its thing. Actually, and also, I think the designs on Mortal Kombat look kind of weird. I think Street Fighter has better in the design department, too. Yeah, I think Street Fighter should take that. Easily. Let's see what we got. Best RPG. Ooh. Damn, definitely not Starfield. You're X'd off. Starfield's absolutely a mediocre game. Not good game at all. Sea of Stars is better. Lies of P is better. Even Final Fantasy 16 is better. Baldur's Gate 3 is better. Best RPG? Damn, this is really hard. I like my RPGs. Damn it. I don't know what I would pick, to be honest here. I want to give it to Lies of P because of how... Oh, but I don't know. I could... Sea of Stars, I'd definitely pick for best indie, for sure. Final Fantasy 16, maybe? I don't know. People are gonna hate me if I pick Final Fantasy 16. But I know there's some fan base for it. I don't want to give it to Baldur's Gate 3. I know Baldur's Gate 3 is probably gonna win. It's gonna win a lot of awards, Baldur's Gate 3. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to them because the story's massive. You know, the characters, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to 16. I was gonna get to Lies of P, but you know, I'm gonna do 16 instead. How about that? All right. Best action adventure. Oh God. For the best action adventure game, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Ooh. I want to give it to Resident Evil, but it's my game of the year, so... I'm going to give it to Zelda. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Zelda. Screw it. I'm going to give it to Zelda. Zelda does deserve something. Best action game. Oh, here we go. For the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat. I think I'm going to give it to Armored Core. It looked pretty dope. I haven't played it, but it looked... And it's from Software, so it looked kind of dope. Remnant 2, I heard it was really good, too. Oh. High Rush, I heard was pretty good, too. Ghost Runner 2. I did enjoy Ghost Runner 1. I'm going to give it to Armored Core. They tried something a bit different. Best VR AR. I'm going to say Resident Evil. I heard that was pretty good. Pretty scary when it came out, so. Best mobile game. I'll pick this, I guess. I don't know. I did play a little bit of that, but only for a little bit, not so much. Best debut indie game. Pizza Tower. That looks derpy as heck. I'm gonna pick Pizza Tower. I don't know why. It sounds funny. Best independent game. Yes. Sea of Stars. No question. That looked amazing. I heard good things about it too. Best community support. What is this? Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness. Inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches. So just the community's good for it, I guess. Definitely not Destiny 2. I would say No Man's Sky, Final Fantasy 14, or Cyberpunk. You know, I'm gonna give it to Cyberpunk. They made up a lot after what happened with that shit show when it first came out. Best ongoing. Award to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that involves the player experience over time. I'm gonna say Fortnite, because with the new OG map, they kind of brought it back, but it's still, you know, changing the gameplay. And Fortnite's pretty fun still, so they have a lot of new gameplay elements, so I'm gonna say Fortnite. Games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Oh, I don't like those, but this game. It looked cool. I'm picking that one. Yeah, that one seems good. Yeah, that one's good, right? Innovation in accessibility, recognizing software and hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Makes the game, you can do more things in the game. Okay. I heard Spider-Man did like a bunch of good stuff like that. Made the game better. High Rush could be. Forza, Diablo, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. What does Street Fighter do? I'm trying to remember. Like, made the game better. Oh, modern and classic controls. Yeah. I'm just gonna go with Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter. So good. So good, guys. Best performance. Ooh. Not Spider-Man. I don't know this guy yet, really. He did really good as Clive. He's good too. Idris Elba's good too. I don't want to give it to Idris. I know Idris would probably win. I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give it to the Final Fantasy 16 guy. You know, Ben Starr. I'm going to give it to him. Why not? He has an epic voice. Best audio design. Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Dead Space, huh? Alan Wake? I don't know if Alan Wake did. Probably High Rush. It's music based, isn't it? Oh no, soundtrack. This is audio. Oh. I really liked Resident Evil's audio. Dead Space, I haven't played this one, the remake, but I want to play it. I'm gonna give it to High Rush. It probably has good, like, audio stuff. There's probably good audio stuff in there with High Rush. Best score music. Okay, this is the one I was gonna... Oh, but they don't have that for Resident Evil. Damn, whatever. For this one, for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. Okay, so... Damn it, I picked also High Rush. Can I go back and change? I want to change my thing for this one. I think I can, right? I want to change this for Resident Evil. Yeah, Resident Evil. Vote placed. Change vote. Okay, I placed my vote. All right. And now I want to pick... I'm going to pick High Rush. I deserve something, at least. You know. Best art direction. For outstanding creative or technical achievement, artist design, and animation. I think it's Liza P. I think it's Liza P for sure. Alan Wake, no. No. I don't think so. It's a little too much. I think Alan Wake 2 got too overhyped. It wasn't even that good. It was just too overhyped. Mario, cool. Yeah, art direction for that. This is cool too, the High Rush. I'm going to give it to Liza P. I think the Pinocchio concept Bloodborne looks really cool. I'm going to do that. Best narrative. Ooh, for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Ooh. Maybe Phantom Liberty or Final Fantasy 16. I don't think it's Spider-Man at all. I don't think it's Alan Wake 2. Baldur's Gate. Don't know how... The story is massively long, so... I'm going to give it to 16. 16 needs some love. I think 16 pretty decent, right? Best game direction. Oh, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation of game direction and design. Oh, not Spider-Man. Just rip off Marvel. Mario, its own thing. A different Mario looked cool. Zelda, we kind of got Breath of the Wild, pretty similar to this. It's just better. But it looked cool. Alan Wake. I'm going to say Baldur's Gate because it changed so much. I'm going to say Baldur's Gate because it had so many options you can pick. It did like what Mass Effect did back in the day. Game of the Year. Here we go. The most epic one you got to pick. Alan Wake 2, no, after what I heard about it and all that stuff. Same with Spider-Man, no. Baldur's Gate is probably, if we're being honest, Baldur's Gate 3 is probably going to win. Mario, cool game, but no, definitely not Game of the Year. It's a 2D platformer. This open world Zelda, Breath of the Wild won a few years ago back for Game of the Year. Is it going to win again? I doubt it, but I can see it also winning next to Baldur's Gate 3. These could be the Game of the Year contenders, these two. I'm going to pick Resident Evil 4. It's one of the best games I played all year. It's one of my favorite games all year. And it is the best of a remake. This is like a remake, what a remake should be, almost. It's so close to what I want, and it really is. Besides some here and there, some issues, especially with some actors, like the Ada actor and all that. But to be honest, even though I don't care about that stuff, it just, the gameplay is fun. I love the gameplay for it. And this is one of the games, you know, this is like how you make a remake. This is how it did. Capcom will show you how to do a remake good. Resident Evil 4, one of the best games out there. And it's a replayable, you know, it's super fun. The story is kind of engaging too. It's just the gameplay makes it. The gameplay is super addicting and fun. So I'm picking Resident Evil 4. No question about it. No question about it. Now, I know I'm missing one of the categories I didn't do. Oh, best multiplayer. Oh, yeah, this one. I don't think I picked Party Animals. I might do that. Yeah, I picked this for family. I'm gonna pick Party Animals. One of these days, guys, I'll play Party Animals on here. It's super fun. If you ever played Gang Beasts, it's sort of like that, but better, in my opinion. It's really good. It's derpy. It's fun. It's funny. It's just crazy fun multiplayer game, party game. So yeah, I definitely think that should win. I think we have all of them now. I got all of them. Yeah, all of them are done. We got all of them. We'll look at it just a bit to see what's up with this Golden Joystick Awards, because I saw a lot of the winners and I was very confused. I saw on Twitter that Joystick Awards 2023, and I was like, okay, I've heard of the Joystick Awards, but what is it? I don't know anything about it. I know Game Awards is like the most hyped one, but I don't know what this is. So let's read about this. The Golden Joystick Awards, also known as the People's Game Awards, is a video game award ceremony. It awards the best video game of the year as voted for original by a British general public. But it's now a global event that can be voted online via Game Radar. Oh, so it's a Game Radar thing. Oh, okay. As of 2023, the ceremony was in its 41st year. It is the longest running video game awards ceremony, launched in 1983. Wow, I never even heard of this, really. And the second oldest video game awards ceremony after the Arcade Awards. Huh. Launched in 1981. Okay. So it's been old. So it's like people vote all over. Okay. Well, the stuff I saw about it seemed like a lot of stuff might have been rigged here and there, but we'll see. The awards were initially focused on computer games, but were extended to include console games. The ceremony is not directly related to the Golden Joystick Prize given away to successful contestants on Game Master, a British television show. Okay, but this was originally British, and it became like international, it seems. Okay. I wasn't sure. So let's check out. Do they have the 2023 awards for it? Let's see. Let me see. 2023. Okay, yeah, here we are. Here's the winners for 2023. Ceremony took place in the Royal Lancaster Hotel on 10th November 2023 and was noted by Troy. It was hosted by Troy Baker. Oh, the actor we hear in everything. Troy is in everything. All right. Let's see. Best storytelling. Baldur's Gate 3. Not surprised. Best multiplayer game. Mortal Kombat 1.
Bruh.
You serious?
Yo, that is complete bullshit. Who picked Mortal Kombat 1 for best multiplayer game? The netcode is one of the worst I've heard. Like, Street Fighter should be here. Multiplayer, Mortal Kombat 1. Are you kidding me? That game is not even that good. It's alright, but it's not that good. And multiplayer, it doesn't say fighting game. It says multiplayer. I picked Party Animals because it was fun. But for multiplayer, this game, the multiplayer doesn't even function correctly in that game. That's what I hear all the time. People just say it's trash. Wow. This seems very... just taken out of context. Mortal Kombat is not going to win any big stuff. I don't think it's going to win anything. Street Fighter is. Street Fighter is. It has to. Best visual design, Baldur's Gate 3. Best game expansion, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. Oh, I can see that, yeah. I heard it was a huge, big DLC and it was great, so I could see that. Best audio, Final Fantasy 16. Okay, best indie game, Sea of Stars. That's good. Best VR game, Horizon. Okay, whatever. Best streaming game, Valorant. Maybe, I don't know. Still playing award, No Man's Sky. I don't hear anyone really playing No Man's Sky, to be honest, but okay. Best gaming community, Baldur's Gate 3. Studio of the year, Latera Studio. I don't know what that's to. Divinity? Oh, okay. Best lead performance, Ben Starr, live from Final Fantasy 16. Yep. Yeah, he's good. Best supporting performer, Baldur's Gate 3 guy. Astron. I don't know who that is. Breakthrough Award, Cocoon. PC Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3. Not a surprise. Best gaming hardware, PlayStation VR 2. Never tried it. PlayStation Game of the Year, Resident Evil 4. Nice. PlayStation. Good choice. Xbox Game of the Year, Starfield. Because there's nothing else for Xbox. There's no other games. Starfield was the only one, and it's trash. So, that's all you get. Nintendo Game of the Year, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Nintendo. Alright. That's good. Good choice. Good choice. Best game trailer. Cyberpunk 27, Phantom Liberty. Cool. Most Wanted Award, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Probably the same gonna be at the Game Awards. Critical Choice Award, Alan Wake 2. Critical Choice Award. What does that mean? Critical Choice Award. Ultimate Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3. So Baldur's Gate 3 won for Game of the Year pretty much. Altogether, Ultimate. Yeah, what a surprise. Like I said, if that happens at the Game Awards, I wouldn't be surprised either if Baldur's Gate 3 wins. Baldur's Gate 3 is ambitious to the point it's huge. The story's huge, and so many choices you can make in the game. I mean, if you have a game, I think, that has a lot of choices, it probably is going to be a higher praise and tier of what you can do in the game. The more things you can do in the game, the more praise it's going to get. So, you know, even though there's some weird shit in that game, I could see it winning. And that's why I won here at the Golden Joystick Awards. So, yeah. Interesting stuff, guys. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, that's the Game Awards. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, guys. What do you guys think, though, in general? What do you guys think of the whole thing? Do you think these awards are actually pretty decent? Good nominations, good choices? Or would you pick something else for these choices? Overall, because I think they're pretty fair. I thought they were pretty good. Maybe I'd pick some others that weren't nominated on here, but most of them I thought I hit the hit the mark on. I knew what games were going to be game of the year. The only one I was like, oh, they're probably going to skip on is Starfield. And I was right. Starfield's only nominated for one thing only. And I'm guessing the backlash of Starfield was understandably right because they don't want to really talk about it as much, you know. But they Last of Us Part 2 had a lot of mixed people hating on the game, and it's still won for the game of the year. So I don't know. It's kind of weird in that position, and that was bullshit. I think that was absolutely bullshit. That one, I remember that. I was like, nah, that was bullshit. But yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna head off.